2020 Kawasaki Z900 ABS Review. The 2020's youth market wants, nay, needs, affordable motorcycles that perform well and have comfortable ergonomics, vehicles that make sense if you will. Kawasaki has answered that need with the 2020 Kawasaki Z900 ABS. The absolutely brilliant motorcycle was unusually good when introduced in 2018. Although it was inexpensive, I saw a new one for sale a few months ago in a local showroom for $6,100. It's powerful, inline 4 engine revved to the moon, and the non-adjustable suspension worked quite well out of the box. I absolutely loved it. Presumably, the recipe succeeded. So for the 2020 release of the 900, Kawasaki bestowed some significant upgrades on it, without losing the strengths and appeal of the original. 1. The Z900 now comes with 3 riding modes and Kawasaki's traction control, adjustable suspension, a full-color TFT instrument pod, LED headlight, and Dunlop Sportmax Road Sport 2 tires. 2. Lacking for nothing. The DOC 948cc motor feels crisp and very powerful. It revs willingly and rapidly to the 11,000 RPM limiter, producing power all the way there. If you're chasing a buddy in the canyons, you will love the broad power band and sheer speed this motorcycle is capable of. Yet the Z900 also produces an impressive 73 Foot-lbs of torque, which is useful if you're coming out of slow corners or dodging distracted drivers in town. 3. The motor is noticeably smooth. Although that sounds like a non sequitur, the engine is so lacking in vibration that it actually stood out to me. There is no low rev rumble, and a minimal amount of high frequency vibes, too. On high mileage rides, especially long, high speed runs through twisting canyons, this helps keep the ride less fatiguing. 4. Retaining the sublime handling of the original, the new lightweight trellis chassis of the Z900 is just as nimble and sweet handling as before. Both the 41mm inverted fork and rear shock now have adjustable rebound damping for fine-tuning. I found the suspension so well set up that I didn't touch the settings, and it was only on a really spirited 2-up ride where I needed to increase the rear spring preload 2 turns. Overall the suspension reacts so well it handled the fast, poorly paved Angeles Crest Highway incredibly well. The bumpy tarmac was making the suspension work hard, yet the Z900 stayed planted on line and unerringly accurate to steer. 5. The handling of the Z900 is impeccable, with special kudos going to the Dunlop Sportmax Road Sport 2 tires. At 468 pounds at the curb, the Z900 is so well balanced that it feels nimble. It is light and maneuverable, whether riding around town or transitioning at high speed through a rhythmic series of bends. Yet despite the Kawasaki's excellent maneuverability, it is also stable, and not nervous at all. The Z900 is neutral feeling on turn-in, so I found it incredibly accurate to steer. With minimal input at the handlebar, it is super easy to ride fast, with real precision. 6. Equipped with 4-piston calipers gripping pedal-style 300mm rotors in the front, the brakes are adequate without being spectacular. They have plenty of linear feel, and don't grab on initial application. They are powerful enough for solo riding, though a 2-up ride left me feeling that a little more stopping power perhaps wouldn't go amiss. ABS is now standard in 2020. 7. New for 2020, 3 power modes incorporate 3 levels of traction control. Of those power modes, Sport and Road both provide full power, with only the level of aggression changed slightly. Rain mode offers 60% of full power, with a soft power delivery. The 3 levels of traction control are integrated into each mode, with Sport mode having level 1, least intrusion, road mode having level 2, and rain getting level 3. A fourth rider mode is customizable, so, for instance, one permutation could be road power with traction control level 1. Wheelie aficionados will have to go into rider mode to turn off the traction control, which also functions to limit wheelies.